Welcome to Startalk with your hosts, Colin and Marty.
Wow, Martino, can you believe a week has gone by already since the last time we chatted on this?
Awesome.
How does it go by so fast? And
it just goes, my friend. It just goes.
I know, it's incredible. Welcome to Startalk Live. I'm Colin, and I'm here with Marty.
Hi.
And did it snow where you are today?
No, not at all.
It snowed here. It's the first snow that I've seen.
And Surrey as well. Nothing in Richmond for whatever reason.
Big fat snowflakes, and it started to feel a lot like Christmas.
Well, it's got better show tonight, the final show of the year, the Christmas one, so it snowed. So it's apropos.
Yeah, well, it's apropos. A little bit of snow for a Christmas show.
That's right.
And
for a Christmas show.
That's fun. So we got some people in the chat, a few people coming in, but apparently a lot of the folks that normally join us, hopefully we'll see them a little bit later, for the Bees Social. They are having some kind of a party. They're getting buzzed tonight, or they're buzzing around tonight doing something. And we'll be excited to see them pop on sooner or later.
Of the bees. The bees are coming. The
bees. And we got updates tonight from Dora on NFT's Got Talent. We got updates on Starwire, and we've got another update on the goats too. So it's going to be
that's exciting.
A show. And you've been a movie star this week, I hear.
Yeah, we've been running around. Garnet and I got a shot of a live auction that I did on collectibles that I put together with an auction house here in town, and they donated their time and effort and advertised it and went online, and I put together the live aspect of getting people together for a film crew that's filming a documentary on thrift stores and the good causes of this store wraps and everything, and in turn I landed a spot in that. And it's
wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Well, you're starting to get a resume together. You got to update your IMDb there.
Yeah,
Marty Kramer, tour manager / actor.
Hey, that sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Maybe it should be actor / tour manager. I don't know.
That could also be.
It's getting pretty.
It's fun. It's fun, and the collectibles are coming in fast and furious. I find that I've exhausted Canada and the United States, so I'm going abroad and searching other countries for what I collect, and it's amazing what's coming up, what's being unearthed, and what I've come across. And
so before you get started, I want to tell a little story because I brought a collectible today too.
What did you bring?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
So here's how the story goes. Do you remember Expo 86?
Yes.
And my band, the Meteors, we used to be the warm-up band for a whole lots of bands that used to come there. Dixie Chicks and Travis Tritt are a few, and just a whole bunch of different acts. Everyone that came by, it seemed like the Meteors, we were a 4-piece band, easy to set up, and we warmed up for everyone.
Wow.
So this particular night, we were warming up for Jerry Lee Lewis.
Wow.
And Jerry Lee Lewis was coming in, the killer, and not only that, he was playing my piano.
Really?
So, yeah, it was really exciting for me because he got to play my piano for his show.
Wow.
And so when I got there, the road manager and his manager, I guess, he had a very strict rule. He said, no one gets to talk to Jerry Lee. There is absolutely no autographs whatsoever. Feel free to enjoy the show from the side of the stage, but you under no circumstances are to go backstage to talk to Jerry Lee. No autographs, no photos. Understood?
There.
Everybody said, yeah, okay. Meanwhile, I had brought, remember you and I when we were in, I forget where we were. I found the Sun Records, Great Balls of Fire, Jerry Lee Lewis, original.
Original, of course.
Original. So I had that, and I also had Jerry Lee live at Hamburg,
which
was a very rare European record.
You're very right on that.
So I had brought those in my bag because I knew we were warming up for Jerry Lee Lewis, and suddenly my heart went, I felt really bad because I was hoping to get a chance to meet him, get a photo with him, get an autograph, but according to his manager, that wasn't going to happen. Well, a funny thing happened on the way to the gig.
No, where did they go?
One of my good friends, Fife, you'll know from
Front of house,
River Rock.
Stage, everything. Yeah.
Monitor guy, front of house guy, just a great person overall. Well, Fife was the monitor guy that night,
Right.
and he knew how much I wanted to meet and see Jerry Lee. So he, this was during sound check.
Okay.
And he came over to me and he nudged me in the ribs and he said, Colin, it's clear now. Now's your chance. Jerry Lee's backstage. The manager's gone for dinner. Now's your chance. Here's a cord. And he hands me a cord. He said, pretend you're wrapping a cord and just walk,
just keep
winding
going.
the cord and keep going right to the backstage room, which was behind the stage.
Good advice.
So I did. And I put the record and the 45 under my jacket.
Yeah.
And I'm wrapping a cord, holding my arms together, trying to get backstage. And I get back there. No one's back there except Jerry Lee Lewis. And he's sitting there smoking a pipe. And this is, you're not allowed to smoke back there, but he was smoking a pipe. And he said, who are you? I said, oh, I'm Colin. I'm in the warm-up band. And by the way, you're playing my piano tonight. He said, oh, that's your piano. I said, yeah, it's my piano. He said, oh, well, it's fantastic. We're going to have a good show tonight.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I started sliding the records out. He goes, what do you got there? I said, well, I'm not supposed to bring these back. And he says, no, I want to see. Yeah. So I pulled it out and he goes, oh, that's live at Hamburg. He says, I know, I remember that well. And he started to talk to me a little bit. Cool. And so sure enough, he autographed them for me.
Excellent.
And I brought it
and then
along.
You went ahead and took a step further.
I had it framed.
Yeah, of course. And that's what you got to do with the collectibles is frame them and preserve them. You're right. Beauty.
There's his autograph there.
Phenomenal.
And after that, I ended up getting the rest of the band to sign it as well. And there's the, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, to the left. Come this way. There you are. You can see it. The 45 Sun record. Great Balls of Fun.
Yeah, you helped me find that.
Yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. That's what you do. You collect stuff of value, my friends.
That's right. And so anyway, I found that in my my storage unit, and I thought I would bring it over for you guys to have a quick look at.
That's where
maybe I should put it on the back wall here.
Oh, behind you, of course, as inspiration to you, of course.
Oh, there we got some people coming into the chat now. Hi, Janeth, and Keyword Management's back. Good evening, gents, he says. And so that was a lot of fun. That was a great story. So thanks, Fife, for getting me backstage. And the manager never did find out. So we were all okay. Luckily, he wasn't you, or I'd be thrown out.
You'd be thrown out immediately. Who are you?
Exactly. And I still have that piano that he played.
Well, of course you do.
Yeah, that's a pretty famous piano. That was played.
To sign the piano.
I did get a lot of people to sign, but it's rubbed off. I had Commander Cody, Dr. John.
There you go. Dr. John, Max.
It was Bon Jovi. My piano was on Slippery When Wet. That's
there you go. Your piano. You played piano, Floyd Kramer piano, and Bobby Catola with me.
That's right. And who else played that piano? It was rented by Jimmy Barnes, went on tour in Australia. Yeah. It was rented by Little Richard.
Yeah.
Anybody who came to town. I'm the only one that had an 88 key electric electric grand. So everybody would rent mine.
Yeah.
So had a lot of miles put on it and a lot of memories and history. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to mount on your wall. It's a big piano.
I've been doing a lot of offshore exploration, just like the oil companies, but in the field of collectibles. And you and I both probably very similar likes in artistry.
So what do you got tonight, Marty?
Well, I'm going to show some really good stuff for Christmas. First of all, in 1995, we went to Japan with Ringo, and we went to Budokan, and we recorded live there. This happens to be the Japanese concert of Ringo Starr and the Allstar Band from Budokan. So there they are.
Wow.
his son Zach behind him, Felix Cavallari, Mark Farner, Billy Preston, John Entwistle, and Mark Rivera at the top left.
I remember that lineup well. I met all those guys with you.
Of course. And sadly, John Entwistle and Billy Preston have left the planet. Having said that, manufactured in France. Searched for years and years. I got the American one, but this is the one we did at Budokan live. And that was a big buzz. Same as I showed the fans, excuse me for 1 second, last week with you, the live in Japan Band 83 laser. Well, lo and behold, I did a little bit more serious searching because I was the tour manager on the 83 reunion. And what do I find out of Japan?
Wow.
The band is back live at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, Vancouver, British Columbia.
Wow. You know what, Marty? I was at that show.
I'm sure you were.
At the Queenie.
That's
I saw that
exactly
show. I was young, but I saw it.
And it's the only time that the band, we needed an extra for them. They didn't have any songs. So they came off stage and the production manager says to me, what do you think they should do now, Marty? And I said, do Willie and the Hand Jive. So they did 15 minutes of Willie and the Hand Jive. And the only place it was ever captured was at this show.
Wow. Because
it was the last show of the tour. And it's on this DV, it's on this laser disc. And I'm backstage with them and that. So that's going to be exciting to watch. And your favorite and mine, Toronto Outdoors C&E Band Shell 1983. The original band from Japan. The Guess Who reunion. There it is. That's the one I've been waiting for 10, 12 years. Finally found it.
Wow.
The Japanese one. I've got the Canadian and the American. I have never known of this to exist. And then I went on to tell you.
Did you buy two?
There was only one. This guy had it for like 25 years. And I talked to him and I said, I got to have it. So he said, you're going to have to pay. I said, you name the price, I'll pay. And he named it. I paid. Guess what? I got it.
You got it.
Anyways, very rare. You see everything else. You never see this.
Wow. I've never seen that.
All Down and Goodnight Vienna and Ooh-Wee Ringo. Mint. Mint. And as I told our listeners last week, big fan, you and I, you played in the band for plus 20 years. I looked after Randall for many, 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 many years. Everything came finally from Malta. So you ain't seen nothing yet.
Wow. That was the big song in Europe. That was bigger than Take Care of Business.
Exactly. Freewheeling. Then one that I've never, ever seen, Take It Like a Man, and Won't You Take Me for a While. Never to be seen, original.
Never seen it.
Never to be seen. This one, never to be seen. Roll on the Highway.
And Sledgehammer.
Yeah, with Bachman in green and Turner and Overdrive in black. Very strange way they put that together. This one stands to be one of my pretty all-time favorites. Roll On Down the Highway on the front, original band.
Yeah.
Back, Not Fragile.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Never seen that, double-sided. This one, Japanese. Roll On Down the Highway and Sledgehammer.
Incredible.
Randy, that shirt is unbelievable. And last but not least, another rare one, Hey You and Flat Broke with the big gear, the BTO gear.
The big gear behind him. I remember that. That was one of the first concert I ever went to at the Victoria Memorial Arena.
Yeah.
And you know who their warm-up act was?
No.
It was Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
That's right. Ratty, yeah, you're very, I don't know. That's.
Yeah, they were warming up for Bachman Turner Overdrive, and sometimes it from what I'm told by Randy, it was Steve Miller a lot of times warmed them up.
Yeah, Steve Miller, they were good friends. We did Burton. We were on a show opening for Steve. Now, my all-time favorite, which I was hoping and praying they would put out, they put out. Leslie, Felix are gone, but the rest remain. Flowers of Evil by Mountain. I managed the band, and that was my all-time favorite
record.
Cover. No, not record so much. Cover.
Oh.
I thought that really depicted the band.
Look at the Mountain logo. I've never seen that.
No, the Mountain logo. And then I did puffed T-shirts, and then I moved them on to Bachman Turner as 2,000 pounds of rock and a half a ton of rock and roll were the shirts I made when I toured them. And we sold out wherever we go. But in the spirit of Christmas.
Here we go. Janet in the chat has just done hashtag Christmas. So yeah, let's
never to be seen. This one, rare, and destined to be even rarer, came out yesterday, 2 days ago. I bought it yesterday. I pre-ordered it, waited for it, and this is it.
Wow, Billy Idol, Happy Holidays?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
And Frosty the Snowman, Silver Bells, Happy Holiday, White Christmas, Here Comes Santa Claus, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Santa Claus is back in town, Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland, Run Rudolph Run, Jingle Bells, Oh Christmas Tree, Silent Night, Old Lang Syne, and On Christmas Day.
Wow.
Now that's going to be unbelievable, but here's the clincher. What's it out on? Dark Horse. We have 1.8, but on the Dark Horse label here, which is Harrison's label. George Harrison. It's on Dark Horse Records.
Wow, and it's vinyl, right?
Yeah, it's totally vinyl. So that's what I'm switching over to now. I'm switching over to 1.8 with a solid collection building up rare and obscure.
Now, some of those vinyls, they come to digital music, so you don't have to actually
That's right.
Play the vinyl, right?
That's very true.
I just got a vinyl. I think it's Jazz Blues, and they give you a little stick with the music on it, so you don't have to play out your vinyl if you don't want to. You can take it with you on your phone. But when you want to listen to vinyl, you got it.
Hey, now
for you, shout out to Terry and Lynn and Dan in the chat. Nice to see you.
And then we got one more for you. Okay. I saved the best for last always.
So before you go there, the Billy Idol, what kind of, have you heard any of the music?
I haven't heard anything. I just got it yesterday and it's sealed.
Okay.
So
I wonder if they have it out somewhere else where you could hear it. I'm wondering, is it rock and roll Christmas or is it like crooning?
It's got to be. I don't know.
Or is he crooning?
That could be. Maybe he's the new Tony Bennett. I don't know.
Maybe he's doing what Rod Stewart did. And
this is dedicated for you. I'd like to think I chose my best. You tell me how many you've seen. I've brought to the table tonight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an even number of our favorite Elvis Christmas stuff.
Wow.
There's the first one.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's got 25 tracks on it. That's number one Elvis. Number two Elvis.
Played every one of them.
That's Elvis number 2.
That's right.
Very nice.
I have both of those.
And then this one, very nice. This one happens to be sealed.
Yeah. That's another one. A lot of them are the same songs, but they've got great covers. For sure.
But they marketed him brilliantly. Mm-hmm. Another one.
Yeah, that's a nice looking cover. Great picture of Elvis on that.
Did you see what they put up there? They say that I'm the most interesting man on the planet, our fans.
You are the most interesting man on the planet.
The oldest man on the planet. So
I've never seen that.
Double.
That's a double. Wow.
Double.
Is that all Christmas?
Yeah, the holiday collection, 10, 20, 30. It extends to 30. And then one that I've never seen, that's a boot that a guy got for me. Elvis Christmas duets.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I've never ever seen it.
That's a homemade cover, I can tell.
Oh, definitely a homemade cover. And it's Elvis with Martina McBride, Elvis with Carrie Underwood, Elvis and Sarah Evans, Elvis and Amy Grant, Anne Murray, Olivia Newton-John. I never knew he recorded anything with these people.
He didn't. They actually had they sang to a video of him.
Oh, I see.
And they sang along, and in the magic of the mixing consoles and whatnot, they took Elvis's voice down and took theirs up, and they sang bits and pieces. The one with Martina McBride is actually, there's a video of it. It's quite great. They're actually singing together, but he's on the big screen and she's on the stage, and it looks like they're looking at each other.
I'll have to look for it. And last but not least, the shortest one I've ever seen, Blue Christmas, packaged this way, 8 songs. So come all ye faithful, the first Noel, Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, Blue Christmas, Silent Night, White Christmas, and I'll Be Home for Christmas. That's it. Only 8.
Wow.
On that one.
Speaking of Blue Christmas, why don't we give...
Oh, yeah.
You got a little bit. We were going to save this for the end, but it's just...
No, you got to do it now. We all love Elvis. The guy says got to love Elvis.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah.
I'll be so blue just thinking about you. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas all white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Elvis has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. No autographs.
Well, that was a segue to bring Dora on and talk about NFT's Got Talent.
Beautiful.
Why don't we bring Dora on?
Sure. Hey, there she is.
Hey,
how are
guys.
you? How are you doing? Yeah.
Good to see you guys. Thanks
Always
for
good.
having me tonight.
Our pleasure.
How are you doing?
Great.
Lovely.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, Colin.
Merry Christmas to you,
and
too.
Marty. Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm not in Mexico anymore, but anyway, it snowed here in Canada, so it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
26 below in Edmonton. 26 below in Edmonton.
Minus 24 here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on Startalk Live, Dora. And I know there's a few people in the chat and probably people on YouTube wanting to get a bit of an update on NFT's Got Talent. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, for those people watching for the first time, what is NFT's Got Talent? And then you can give everyone an update.
Let us know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a contest on Twitter. It's called NFT's Got Talent. And we are basically looking for people that love singing. And we want to help that person. Okay, so the contest basically has been taking a few weeks. And every night we join a space through my account, Dora W Crypto. So if you're a singer and you would like to be in this contest, just come over 7 o'clock Mountain Time. That will be 6 o'clock Pacific Time.
Yeah.
So you're going to find us there, and you just come and tell us that you're there to sing. So every night we record all these auditions. I'm not a judge. The co-host is not a judge, but we do have mentors, and we have people that are professionals about music, and they will be picking a group of semifinalists. So at this point, we're moving towards that, and that's basically the update that we want to share with everybody tonight. So the idea is that the person that will win this contest will be able to create a single and package that as an NFT. his or her NFT, and Starwire and Sessionwire will collaborate with that person that will win and will help that person to put it together, and you will be able to record it professionally, and you will be able to get a mentor that has vast experience in this industry, and you will come up with something beautiful and amazing that people will want to buy as an NFT. Also, Starwire will be having a drop of their NFT, which is a goat, greatest of all time. And so the winner will have a goat as well. So that is amazing, and that is NFT's Got Talent.
Yeah. Thank you, Dora. Greatest of all time. The goats are on their way. So we've got a few more people joining us in the chat. Welcome and Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Maria's there and Lynn is here. I said hi to Dan. So it's great. We've got a few more people popping in, and thank you, Dora, for that update. And
Thank
who
you.
else? Who else has joined us here? Garnet and it's
I thought
JW.
we comment on all the daily shenanigans that we get up to on those spaces. It's pretty fun.
It is fun.
We get all kinds. We get all kinds.
We get all kinds. That's right. Yeah.
There's been some good singers. I've been lurking in the spaces once in a while, and I've heard some very good singers. As a matter of fact, we were going to have a wonderful singer on tonight to do a Christmas song, but she actually had another commitment, and she's rescheduled for the new year. So we've got something to look forward to. Yeah, and, that'll be exciting. So,
but we had Elvis tonight, so that's better.
So you had a little Elvis tonight. So
there you go.
I've got the blue.
Elvis needs to. You need to come on to the spaces like incognito.
And
just like.
That's right.
Well, I had the blue light on for Blue Christmas, so we had to set the mood.
A Twitter account just called Elvis, and then you come into our spaces and do an Elvis tune.
Well, we're almost at half past. Man, this show's going
flying when you're having fun.
Well, it's a Christmas special. That's why.
That's right.
It is. It's the Christmas show.
It is the festive season.
It is. It is. I'm really enjoying this Christmas, and but NFT's got talent has been going really good. It's been going really good.
Yeah. What is your highlights?
We tried to get into Europe. That didn't work too well, but all the other days were awesome.
No, it did not work. We were there like in the afternoon for us.
Yeah.
And some
what
people
time is Europe on? Well, Europe, if we start early,
it was 9 p.m. when you guys.
Yeah, it was 9 p.m. there, but I don't know. I think Twitter's algorithm might have just kept us in North America. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get
tried. I like that
with the VPN.
Yeah, we'll get some. Yeah, I wonder if some of a VPN action might work. That'd be kind of cool.
Because we want to invade Britain.
That's right.
The British invaded us, so now NFT's got talent.
Boats are going to invade. Boats are coming over.
Yeah. Well, we had some regulars coming in, and they were like, "Why are you like? What's going on? Did I read this right? Like, you're supposed to be here during the night," and we're like, no, it's okay.
Yeah,
this is an experiment.
I like him. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
I guess that's something. A time zone difference is hard for some people that are out of our country to be able to join us at certain times. So maybe there's a way that we could put a special one together for our European or South American friends.
I think what we'll have to do is broadcast live, so maybe we should all go to, maybe somewhere nice and like Spain where it's nice and warm.
Yeah, I like your idea.
So we actually get on a plane and go there.
Oh, on site. Exactly. The on site.
Let's go to Positano.
Hey, nice.
Positano, yes.
Very nice.
I've been there. I loved it there. It's beautiful.
Cool.
That's in Italy, though.
Yeah, from Italy. Live from Italy.
Buongiorno.
Hey, Marty, I know there was a special collectible you didn't get to yet.
Is it? Did I forget?
Yeah, the collectible.
Oh, I forgot to remember to forget. Yeah, Colin, this is a
That's a good title for a song.
Yeah, I bring this in here. Forget Elvis. Anyways, reach out to JW and Dora for this one. Garnet and I came up with this one for our viewers. If nobody knows what this is possibly one of the rarest things I've come across in all my years of collecting. This happens to be a custom, one-of-a-kind, handmade, hand-painted backgammon game from the mid-70s, which is Russia versus America. The Russians are wearing trench coats and like KGB, and the Americans are gangsters. And
or you could call them the white hats, maybe.
Yeah, you could call them the white hats. And the board itself, which is giant, the inlay is tiles, Colin, and everything is painted, hand painted. The wood and the tabletop, and the thing that looks like glass is actually plastic. It's not glass going around. It's a cut piece of plastic to protect the top of the table, and the trays at either end are for your plastics and your dye and everything. Wow. So I think it's one of the rarest things ever. It came out of a 70s house in Point Grey, full decor, gangster goats. I like Dan's thing. You can call them gangster goats. But the bottom line is, this thing, how do you put a value when it was custom made here in Vancouver? Everything was made here and hand painted for the owner who's deceased. And I
wonder if it's got a name of the artist anywhere on it.
That's very interesting.
I wonder if he signed one of the
pieces. You know what? You know, Colin, it's really interesting that you say that. As strange as it may seem, our listeners, Garney, you, JW, and Dora, I swear to you on a stack of Bibles that one of the Russians, I swear to you, I picked up every one, checked them for impurities and this and that. I picked up one. It was heavier than all of them. And I turn it back and forth and there's something inside it. I swear to you. It rolls around like a ball bearing or a nugget or whatever. I have no idea what it is. I thought it was a weight to hold these things down on the table, but none of the others have it. There's only one Russian that has it, which is totally bizarro to me. But I don't want to, you got to break it in order to find out what's in it. So whether somebody did that as their signature, that could be it, Colin. It could have.
Well, be careful. You might get a knock on the door. The CIA might show up and
the KGB might come to my door.
The KGB, yeah, exactly. Or
but I just tell them I'm with the. I just say I'm with the gangsters.
You'll just say, "Make me an offer." And
well,
maybe make an offer you can't refuse.
Oh no,
start the auctioning process. Oh you got a little clip of that auction, don't you, Garnet?
Yeah, Garnet, you got something. The fundraiser that I did this one. There I am. We did a fundraiser for the animals. Started off at $5,000 online. At the end of 90 minutes later, we had $15,000, which we donated to the animals.
26.
15 grand.
2 swords and 1 axe.
Okay, here we go there. All right, we're on the
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Marty.
So this is Marty's documentary or reality show crew that I was shooting. So you can see them covering this for their show.
Don't cut Sam's head off.
So he's shooting Marty and you're shooting him shooting Marty.
Yeah. And I mic'd by 2 guys, Colin. I mic'd by the crew and I mic'd by Garnet.
Oh, that's great.
$50. 35 help. 35. Hey!
He's a pretty good auctioneer.
Oh yeah, Rob. I've worked with Rob for 25 years. I worked for this auction house for 25 years. We're the best of friends. They donated all their time, all their advertising, and their expertise to raise this money. They didn't charge a penny.
Wow.
That's great. What was the exact charity?
Oh, RAPS, Animal Foundation and Hospital. And,
okay.
and the Animal Planet has done 8 episodes already. We got to finish out about 3 or 4 more for this year. And then we're already shopping the second season. The first season is in the can, hasn't aired, will air next year with me and the woman. There's Pinhead from Hellraiser. We found that in a locker. We sold that. Honest to God, we found him in a locker. But the bottom line is collectibles everywhere. Garnet saw it firsthand. I put together 130 of the rarest finds that we found in the locker. And based on what we found and lotting it, we made $15,000 with what I found.
That's great. Right on.
Fantastic.
Good job, Marty.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But that's what I do.
Well,
That's what
Well,
I
that's
do.
fantastic
I'm
to
pumped
be
to-
able to go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm pumped to
Garnet.
see the reality show, you know.
Oh, wait till you
It's-
see the reality show.
Yeah, because it's always interesting watching those ones where they break open lockers and the guys are fighting with each other and stuff like that. So,
Well, none of ours was staged. None of
so do you get any fist fights with other people who are bidding there and stuff?
Oh no, you never get any fist fights because I'm what you call a ring man, just like at Barrett Jackson and that. I did the car auctions for years at Odessa here. I've done celebrity auctions all over. So no, I'm not.
You got your own security crew. You got like.
Well, you're
back in
surrounded
old days.
by people. Nobody. It's like when Colin and the band are on the stage. If you turn against the band for whatever reason, everybody else turns against you. So you're finished.
Oh,
I remember a couple
we
of your
have stories, don't we?
Oh no, we've
Of
definitely got
interesting
stories.
security guys who ended up doing security for you.
Oh yeah. We had some real winners. We had all sorts. I had a guy who was the head of security for Cummings, and I left to go pick up Burton. And when I came back, they wouldn't let me back into the venue because he told them that we weren't who we said we were, and I was with Cummings. He was fired immediately.
Colin got
I
locked out
arrived.
of his concert too.
Well, no, it was at a club. It was actually at the Bottom Line in New York, and I hired this guy to because he was a local, and I figured it'd be great to have a guy that's local look after us. Anyways, he takes us in there, takes control of everything, and then he tells me he's got security guys himself. Well, little did he know that we went and bought these wands, those taser wands with the cattle prods on them.
Oh my gosh.
From the Police Athletic Association in New York as a contribution, which is nice. So the long and the short of it is, I had one on my belt like a baton.
Oh,
I went to go to the back to get Burton, and his 400-pound guy is between me and Burton. And I call out, Bert, it's time to go. He says, I'm coming right away, Marty. I says to the guy, excuse me, sir. I have to get by you to get the artist to bring him to the stage to do the show. He says, who are you? And I said, I'm the tour manager, Marty. So he says his guy, the guy that was impersonating being the head of everything and that, which I fired immediately, tells him, under no circumstances do you let anybody backstage. Well, I'm the tour manager. I can go wherever I want.
Yeah,
So the long and the short of it is I take out the baton
Oh no.
and I said, see this? See this? I says, either you get out of the way or I'm going to give you 50,000 volts such as you've never seen. So he says to me, you know what I'm going to do? He says, I'm going to take that baton and shove it up your
Oh my god.
clean show. Meanwhile, I've got it wrapped around my wrist with my finger on the button. I says, come on, come on. As he comes to me, I hit him under the arm. 50,000. He goes, ah! Drops to the floor. I step over him. I bring Burton. I says, "Excuse me, this gentleman's passed out. I'll take care of that in a minute." I get Burton to the stage. Burton's performing. I come back. He just gets up and he's groggy and everything, and he says, "Hey, man, help me up. What happened?" I says, "I don't know. Are you on medication? Do you drink? Have you taken any pills or anything recently?" He says, "No. All I remember is some kind of there was something like a lightning bolt." I said, "Oh, well, maybe there's a power failure or some loose wires around here. You better get out of here." I said, "You shouldn't." He says, "You're right," and I got rid of him.
Good story. Well, somebody just came into the chat and said Feliz Navidad.
Yay!
So maybe we should do a little plug for Key to Christmas before we run out of time.
Barney, let's do that.
So we do have a special prize tonight for the Christmas guests, and let me just bring up a little clip here. If I can find it here. Okay, so a couple Christmases back, we here in Delta, my friend Jason shot a Christmas movie.
Cool.
And let me just. Yes, Key to Christmas. So the idea is in this story, there's an elf that is kind of doing bad things and basically turns the time clock back on Santa, and Santa becomes a teenager, and he's got to figure things out while he's a teenager, and he gets up to all kinds of trouble and skateboarding.
Was that Santa on the skateboard?
Yeah.
Wow.
So tonight, there he is.
It looks like Jim Carrey.
Who knew? Santa has red hair too.
Wow. And it's on Amazon Prime. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's Santa doing some skateboarding. So this was a pretty fun movie. You know, Jason originally did it kind of as just a fun project for his kids.
Oh,
and he had just released a World War II movie earlier that year, and the head of distribution said, "Jason, I want to see that." And he's like, "No, this isn't for sale or anything like that. This is just for my family." And she said, "No, I want to see it." And so she looked at the rough cut and she said, "Jason, this is a film really has a lot of heart to it. Like, I realize you sort of, you did it on a budget, but this is great. Like, it's a really fun little film, and we want to distribute it." So at that time, the Vision Films distributed it, and Jason also had done for his daughter, his wife, Kiana, had done a kind of a bedtime story, because it was Kiana that had inspired this whole story. So they did a kind of what do they call them? Good night?
A bedtime story.
Bedtime story.
Bedtime story.
Yeah, exactly. So they did a bedtime story for it, and that was selling well. And so it was cool. So you had the movie, you had the bedtime story, and I guess a coloring book.
Cool.
So the coloring book's free. So if you have kids, they can download Kira the Christmas Elf and stuff like that. So it ended up being a nice little project. That was a Christmas ago, and we thought we'd give that a little plug and give, because you guys out there, you're going to want to watch a Christmas movie. Come on, everybody does that.
It looks like they already figured out the hashtag, Garnet.
Yeah, okay.
Hashtag the key to Christmas.
The key to Christmas, and we will give away this copy. We're going to just send the digital download to you. You guys could watch it tonight if you want.
Fantastic.
Hey, that's really cool.
Let me see here. And you know what's kind of neat is that was really what got Starwire kind of connected with kind of the business accelerator and
Really?
community that we now are part of. We had just finished that movie and we were doing a smart contract for the Key to Christmas. And when we were originally connecting with Social Bees and everybody, they said, wow, look, it's, you know, they're actually making real movies. And it's like, of course, that's, you know, in spite of, you know, plus all the crypto, the NFT goats, everything that we're doing. Normally we're producing music and we're producing movies. So that's kind of normally kind of what we do. So Key to Christmas, you know, we got Elvis the Pig will be coming out in the new year. We're excited about that. And excited how the goats are all gonna be connected to that. It's not just sort of a studio doing it. It's gonna be the goats production. So all of you guys who are considering getting your goats and you know, those guys had written Gangster Goats, and I know, you know, they weren't just talking about those things, because actually on our Discord right now, there's a level you can get to for your participation on our Discord channel. And the Gangster Goats, that's a pretty rare level. I think we got about 6 Gangster Goats now who have made it to that level. So they're kind of like, they're the elite. And, and above the Gangster Goats is, I think it's the OG Goats. So,
cool.
Yeah. So for those of you who've made it to Gangster Goat level, you know, good on you.
Good on you.
Yep. Let me get this giveaway set up here.
Yeah, the giveaway. Tell us about that.
StreamYard giveaway. The Key to Christmas.
So while you're doing that, Garnet, I just wanted to ask Dora, is there going to be a break on NFTs Got Talent over the holidays, or what's the schedule like moving forward from today on?
Well, I believe that we want to get to announcing who the semifinalists are. I'm not sure about the winner. I think Garnet would have a better answer about that.
Yeah, like we're gonna continue this week having spaces. So anyone who hasn't gotten a chance to audition yet, you'll get your chance this week before we, you know, Christmas is obviously we're gonna shut things down for Christmas, but you got a couple more days to get in there. And then what we're doing is sending out all of the recordings to our mentors, coaches, and we will be giving an announcement of who those people are. Obviously, we can announce on our Discord channel, on Twitter. Most of our auditioners are on Twitter, so they'll be able to get our messaging on that, even though we won't have a Startalk next week. But
also want to do a shout out for Cover Nation. The deadline for that is December 17th. So that's Friday. So, and once again, Cover Nation, you just basically pick one of 8 songs and you can sing it in your car. You can sing it with an instrument. You can sing it however you want. And then you can upload it. I mean, they have a system for doing that. And you could win a professionally produced record.
Like Christmas, everywhere you go. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons.
There's the 8 songs to choose from. Yeah.
Driving home for Christmas.
So you just submit your cover song, and there's a link on the website, and the judges will go through it, and then by January sometime, the winner will be produced by Rich Keller, who's actually been on Startalk Live, and it's actually going to be a Warner Brothers record. So this is huge, and so I would encourage every singer out there that's working within the NFT's Got Talent to submit to that as well. The more entries, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
people actually calling me today about that. So there's still submissions coming in.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So we're starting to get people posting in the chat, hashtag the key to Christmas. And
Win your movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie, guys?
mine, well,
You gotta
I
watch
have
every Christmas.
I have daughters, so we watch The Holiday,
Yeah,
and that's one of their favorites. But I think going back, it was always Serendipity.
Oh.
That's the movie we always watched at Christmas time.
It's a Wonderful Life. I watched.
Yeah, that's a great one.
That's an unbelievable.
You saw the title to our. I put that on our
Oh, did you?
our key artwork today.
Oh, cool.
I just
Wow.
watched the show about Charles Dickens and the man who invented Christmas.
Cool.
And that was very interesting to see a behind the scenes of how he kind of wrote. I think they took a little leeway in it, but it was still a fun show. And all about Charles Dickens, and that was one of the best-selling books of all time, I think. A Christmas Carol.
Elf's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, Charles Dickens and Irving Berlin's White Christmas. Remember the sheet music, Colin?
Yeah, I have that.
Of course you do.
How
I
about
should-
Die Hard? Anybody like Die Hard for Christmas?
I like Die Hard.
Well, you've got boys, right? How can you tell?
It's a great Christmas show.
I have girls, and I'm watching Holiday Serendipity, and you're watching Die Hard. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Home Alone was a classic. Like for
Oh,
me,
yeah.
like growing up, I watched that movie like a million times. Every
The
single.
Wonderful Life, Dan. You got it, buddy. That's what I said.
Yeah,
And Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard. We get a yes to Die Hard. That's cool.
Yeah, we'll have to pull all those out this Christmas, and when the snow starts to pile up, we'll have to go back to our youth and start watching all those shows that we used to watch. And no, it's all good. So, are we going to spin the big wheel?
All
We've
right,
got
There we go.
Wheel
Five-
of Fortune.
Entries.
5 minutes left here.
Here we go.
Spin it, Garnet.
There we go.
Spin her out.
Here she comes, round and
Here she
round.
comes.
Dora, you got to play that music. Down. Come on.
Which
There it
one?
is.
Viva Plata.
Vivi
Vivi
Plata!
Plata!
Hey, that's
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Everyone's a winner, baby. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Vivi Plata
Yeah.
was writing,
Yeah.
hello, Dora. So,
Yes.
hola.
We're
Hasta
glad.
Colombia.
Hola.
It's cool.
Hola, Weimar.
Okay, so we need your email address. If you
Right.
can.
Necesitamos
Dan says
Vivi
Miracle
Plata,
on
necesitamos-
34th Street. That was another good one.
There you go. Very good.
Garnet,
Another
just
good
let me translate for Vivi. Vivi
Okay.
Plata, felicitaciones. Necesitamos que mandes tu correo electrónico, por favor, para enviarte lo que te ganaste.
Excelente.
Excelente.
Feliz Navidad. I know what plata means. It means silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gold?
I just learned that.
Oro.
Oro. I'll take oro. You take plata.
All right. Punta Plata.
How about Dora? Can we have Dora?
Dora the Crypto Explorer.
I like it.
Yes.
The Ayatollah of rock and roller. That's the name I gave
Hey,
to Dora.
you did. Hey, this was fun, Marty and Garnet,
Oh,
Dora,
tremendous.
Jason.
What a great time.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Jose Feliciano.
Yeah, special dedication to all our Spanish friends.
Yeah.
yes, Feliz Navidad.
We wish we were down in the warm weather.
Definitely. Bring us there. We'll broadcast live.
It's been a good
Yeah.
session.
When I get back to Mexico, we'll broadcast live from the palm trees.
Hey, hey. Now you're talking.
Yes.
So let's just tell the listeners when we'll be back on Star Talk
Right.
Live. Have you got the
Got that
calendar
date
handy
before us,
there,
Garnet?
Garnet?
You got the calendar in front of you, my friend?
The calendar. Well, you got the 28th is the Tuesday after Christmas. After that is January the 4th.
Yeah. Might be too early, January 4th. The 11th is probably the time.
January 4th?
The 4th is pretty right after New Year's Eve day, and that could be, I don't know what.
So New Year's Eve is on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, you're still recovering after 4 days?
I'm not,
hard?
but other people are.
Well, we'll announce on Twitter.
For sure, that's a good one.
We'll
Well,
let
it'll
you
be the
guys.
4th
is
or
Tuesday.
11th for sure. So.
Well, we can say for sure it'll either be the 4th or the 11th.
That's right. I like
It'll
it.
be sometime in 2022.
That's
There
a
you go.
guarantee. That's a given. That's for
Anyway,
sure.
Dan
We'll see you
says,
in the
great
new
show,
year."
everyone. Good night. Thanks, Dan. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Terry. Really appreciate you guys
Was
popping
Richie
on.
on tonight?
And
Was Richie on?
I haven't seen him yet.
Asking after Richie. He missed it. Maybe he's tied up.
I think they've got a bees
Oh,
social
right. They got the
social
bees.
gathering going on
Yeah.
tonight.
That's right. The bees.
So they
Oh, the next NFT Got Talent is tomorrow night
yes.
or tomorrow afternoon. We'll let you know. Watch
Yeah,
the Discord. Watch Twitter.
You're not sure, Dora?
We have to discuss that because
Yeah.
we're still experimenting.
Sure. Of course. Which is
all
good.
right, everyone. Well, thanks,
Okay.
Marty. You got some good finds there, and
A lot of
there
fun.
might be a couple of those I might want to purchase off.
Well,
We'll have to have a
you're in
conversation.
the NFT world. You got to clear it to Garnet. He runs the store. He's the man
well,
who
The
the
goats
doors.
will have access to some of those treasures.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to
That's
take
right.
them away from the goats column. We can always get more. I've got a distributor that has a lot of this stuff.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody, and
Well, all the
Latina
best to you
America
and your
has
family.
talent.
I miss coming over here for dinner and everything. It was a household tradition to come over to your place at Christmas. But
Yeah.
what it is, it is.
Yeah, times have changed, old friend.
I
But,
realize that.
Maybe next year we'll have
Hey.
the freedom to be able to do that.
It'll be a lovely thing.
All
Okay,
right.
all the
Thank you,
best to
Dora.
everybody.
Thank you,
Oh,
Jason.
all the best to you,
Thank you,
JW,
guys. Thank you,
Garnet.
Colin.
And it looks
Marty.
like we're
Merry
getting
Christmas,
time
everybody.
off. We're getting pretty
Good night,
close,
guys.
Dora. Getting pretty close.
There you go.
Adios.
Adios, amigos. Adios.